Hello. Today I'm gonna discuss the intuitive concept of Fourier series or the concept of generalized Fourier series. Before doing that, we need some prerequisite to understand this. So I'm starting from the notion of decomposition of a vector in R3 or 3 dimension. So we have a vector v which lives in 3 dimension, then it's always possible that we have 3 orthogonal basis vector by which we could represent this vector v by simply the combination of some coefficient with the basis vector. So we have E1, E2, E3, the 3 basis vector E1, E2, and E3, and we could represent this whole vector V1 by projecting it on each axis. If we project the vector V on E1 axis, we got V1, E1. If we project this vector V on E3 axis, we got V3, E3. And correspondingly, if we project this vector V onto E2 axis, we got V2, E2. Now we combine them to get the full vector. Here, E1, E2, E3 is the orthogonal basis vector. I mean, they are mutually orthogonal and orthonormal also. And V1, V2, V3 are generally called the coefficient or the coordinates. Now, in R3 or 3D Euclidean space means we have always 3 independent basis vector to represent any vector lives in this space. But it's always better to choose our basis vector as orthogonal to each other, because then it would be really easy to calculate or to visualize. Thus, this R3 space is called finite dimensional space, as we have 3 basis vector to represent any vector. Now the question, how do we determine the coefficient, say V1, if you are given the full vector V and its 3 basis vector?